the master you serve, where the fine artists may gather inspiration from anywhere without rules to bind them. The business designer demands that solutions originate from the brand whose guidelines provide the guide rails or the path forward. If you're a graphic design professional working in the business world, you'll need to become a branding expert, as brand is the master you serve. Design inspiration. In the beginning, we all learned solid design principles from viewing and copying others' great work. Eventually, we moved towards our own inspirations. In the movie Finding Forrester, Forrester's prodigy found himself with a case of writer's block and was offered this advice: just take one of my papers and start typing it. Then begin to add in your own thoughts as they come until you're on your own. Visual inspiration may evolve in the same manner. Surround yourself with visual inspiration. Flip through your design awards books, collect images, and blanket yourself visually with a constant flow of new and creative inspiration. Take a trip to an antique store or the world's largest living museum of some of the greatest brands ever created, Walmart. Sleep inspiration. Sleep inspiration is a great inspirational source for me. I always try to keep a pen and paper at my bed for when the thought waterfall occurs. Visual inspiration. Antique stores are also a great inspiration. What better place to come up with ideas than a room full of interesting products collected over generations by hundreds of people who saved everything they thought was worth saving? And natural inspiration. Look closely at how Mother Nature does it. You'll always find interesting and successful design solutions in her patterns, texture, harmony, and color. The closer you look into the details of nature, the more solutions you will find, and the more humble you will become. Eventually, we all come to the realization that nature is the ultimate designer. Competitive inspiration. Realize that duplicating a competitive idea results in a Me Too product. It's always a good idea to offer the benefits that your competitor does, as long as you continue to offer a distinct point of value of your own. Remember, only originals become memorable. And of course, client inspiration. You have to figure out that if someone spends the better part of a life kicking around in a business, they're likely to already have the answers you seek. Your brand's top salesperson probably will spit out 10,000 sales pitches in a lifetime, and they know which one works. Record that pitch and you'll likely have a map to success. Customer instinct. Jimmy Dean was the believability king of radio commercial ratings. After a lifetime in radio, stage, and movie performances, he instinctively knew what his customers wanted to hear when it came to selling his pure pork sausage. Jimmy was such a natural on camera that he refused agency-provided scripts in favor of his off-the-cuff manner. He would simply sit down in front of a camera and begin talking about his products as if he was speaking to an old friend at the dinner table. Jimmy's unscripted, down-home honesty came through to his viewers. Here was a guy that was real. He was talking about the one thing he loved to do, how to make great sausage. Naturally, his believability ratings went through the roof. Few marketing professionals today would have the talent, guts, and vision to try this technique. Jimmy once finished a script spot with the words, "Try my Jimmy Dean pure pork sausage. You're gonna love them." I said, "Holy cripes, what a line." My eyes just lit up, illuminated by this grand epiphany as I dissected what he had just said in my mind. You're gonna love them. Pure genius. This man had just summed up the entire essence of the Jimmy Dean brand in 3.5 words. Your, which personalizes the experience and anticipates product trial. Gonna, which positions the product as authentic and Southern. And love 'em, which states a unique flavor profile with customer bonding and satisfaction. So Jimmy Dean's "You're Gonna Love 'Em" closing comment simplistically communicated the brand's unique value proposition. A unique Southern flavor experience that you'll love. This simple slogan carves a strong USP in the customer's mind map. The genius in what my client said made my job as a designer simple so I could recognize and understand where I needed to go. Thou shalt not steal crap. Don't be afraid to borrow ideas as a starting point. Just be sure you borrow the best ideas and change them into your own concepts as you adapt the idea to meet the needs of your own particular brand. Create an idea swipe file of great designs never used, inspirations that are in your drawer that you save for that rainy day to get your thought process going on those slow thinking days, or scan Pinterest or Google Images to find the grand treasure trove of all neat ideas. Island of Lost Concepts. Always keep a file of your great concepts that were never used. You never know when you'll want to recycle them. Next up, the 3 pillars of design.